We said that if someone finds three coins stacked on top of each other, he has to announce it. So now we're giving a qualification for this rule. Amar Rabbi Chanina. This rule that we have to announce, Lo Shanu Ela, we've had those words before. We only learn them with regards to three coins, Shel Shlosha Melachim, of three different kings. You know that we have the Queen of England on our coins, right? So back then they also used to imprint the kings of the faces of the kings on the coins. So if you find three different kings stacked up, that's when you have to announce it. Aval shel melech echad eno chayav leachriz. But if you find three coins of one king, we're saying now eno chayav leachriz. You don't have to announce such a find. The Gemara seems to have a lot of difficulty with this. Wait a second. Hey Chidami, what are the circumstances based on what you're telling me? I de'asuyin kemigdalin. If the coins were stacked up like a tower, like we mentioned, afilu shel melech echad nami, then it should be, you should have to announce it even if there were one king. Why do you have to? Why is it only if there's three different kings? The fact that they're stacked, that should be enough of a reason to have to announce it. Ve'i de'en asuyin kemigdalin, and if they're not stacked up like a tower, afilu shel shlosha melachim nami lo, then I shouldn't have to announce even if I find three coins of three different kings. You told me in the last recording, we established that the whole thing has to do whether or not they're stacked like a tower. So that should be the denominator here. If they're stacked like a tower, then announce it. And it makes no difference if it's one king, three kings, 100 kings. They have to be stacked like a tower. So if they're stacked, then even one king I should have to announce it. And if they're not stacked, then even 3 or 4 or 5 kings I shouldn't announce it. So what exactly are you saying? Ela I'itmar hachi itmar. So what we're saying here is the following: Lo shanu ela shel melech echad ke'en shlosha melachim. The Mishnah taught the ruling that one has to announce a find of coins only for coins of one king, ke'en shlosha melachim, that are similar to the coins of three kings. So meaning Rashi actually says here that even though they were minted by the same king and they all contain his picture, but they have different sizes. We're going to see that the Gemara is going to explain this, and that's why they're different. They're similar to different kings. So how does this work? Hey chidami de asuyin kemigdalim. How is it possible that you have three coins from one king that are like three kings and built like a tower? Well, very simple. Revicha tata'a. Okay, you have a wide coin at the bottom, like a tuni. Umtzia iluve, and you have a medium-sized coin on top of that, which is, let's say, a quarter. Vezuta iluve, and the smallest coin on top. Right, so you have a tuni at the bottom, a quarter on top of that, and a dime on top of that. So you see, it actually looks like a pyramid. Vezuta ilave metzia, and then you have vezuta ilave metzia, and then you have a smaller coin on top of the middle coin. De'amrinan anuche aninchu, right? When you see a stack like this, tuni, quarter, dime, and with the different diameters, there's no question that the owner surely placed it. Anuche anchinu, he for sure placed it like that, because it's impossible that it would fall in that exact way. Aval shel melech echad. But if you have one king, coins of one king, dekulhu ki hadade ninhu, where all the shapes and diameters of the coins are the same, afagav de manchi hadade hareu shelo. We're saying now that even though you come across three coins that are stacked up on top of each other, you can keep it. Right? If it's not in this pyramid form where the skinny one is on the top. Why? Eimar atrumuye atrame ubahade hadade nipul. Because we may say that it so happened that the coins fell together like this. Yes, it's a very, very low chance, and the odds are slim that coins are going to fall like that. But nevertheless, that's what we have to. We can assume. We can't automatically assume that it was stacked that way. So what we're saying now is that this rule of announcing three coins like a tower is talking about when the tower is shaped like a pyramid. That you have the widest coin at the bottom, you have a little bit narrower on top of that, and you have the smallest coin on top. picture that in your head, a pyramid. That's when you have to announce it. But if you have 3 coins exactly the same diameter, 3 quarters or 3 loonies, one on top of each other, then it is slightly possible that it fell like that, and that you would have to announce. All right.